Avatar: The Last Airbender and Avatar: The Legend of Korra were both amazing stories full of colorful characters, great action, and loads of hard-hitting emotion-filled drama. Even at the end of Legend of Korra, I was still wanting more. I wanted to know what the world would be like with spirits just existing alongside humans. I wanted to see what humanity could do with technology, considering the technological jump from Atla to Korra, and what place would the Avatar have in a future where its existence and its relevance to the modern world were already both coming into question. These are all of the ingredients for an amazing story. But I didn't want to just pick up the story 20 or so years after Korra's death. I wanted to consider what the world would be like just a little further than that. The story opens into a world totally unlike anything we've seen in the Avatar universe. Giant skyscrapers fill every corner of the continents. Flying motor vehicles zip across the sky with ease and coordination. There are spirits living right alongside humanity in this highly advanced technological world, thanks to the portal to the spirit world being opened. While at the same time, humans come and go into the spirit world without a second thought. It's a strange blend of nature, spirit, and advanced technology, 1,000 years into the future. But if you look closely, something is missing. You don't see a single person bending in almost any corner of the world. The world has become so technologically advanced that bending has lost almost all meaning. Anything that a person needed to do with bending can be done with ease just by using the technological marvels of the current age. People would rather spend their time learning programming for virtual reality rigs and robotics. Some people are even talking about traveling to other planets. And there are great advancements in working on progressing spirit tech, blending the spirit world's strange properties with our own technology. And there are great advancements in working on progressing spirit tech, blending the spirit world's strange properties with our own through the application of technology. Humanity is bridging the gap between the spirit world and the physical world, all on its own, without the Avatar. So, where is the Avatar? It's been quite a few generations since the Avatar has done anything worth talking about. The world has seen a fair amount of peace in the last 1,000 years since Korra, and most problems have been solved through discourse and technology. Most of the time, the Avatar lives out his or her life just like anyone else, and, while still having a connection to past lives, has a relatively normal existence in comparison to the rest of the world. What role, then, does the Avatar play in this story? The last Avatar, Wen, was born in a small town of the Earth Kingdom, a kingdom in name more than anything now, separated out from the megacities that now make up the once very traditional region. The Order of the White Lotus still does its job, though it is a shadow of its former self. Essentially, the Order typically locates and identifies the Avatar, just so that the world now knows who the Avatar is. It's sort of like, in our world, when Buddhist monks find the reincarnations of former Dalai Lamas, but with less emphasis on the Avatar being any sort of leader. In the recent years before the birth of the current Avatar, the Order of the White Lotus was overtaken by ideological zealots who believed that the Avatar needed to bring the world back into balance because people had forgotten their roots. The people forsook bending, and they locked themselves in giant buildings, talking to each other over long distances but rarely seeing another human being in person. The governments of the world are too overreaching and need to be abolished for the world to return to its natural state of freedom, the Order contends. And the advent of spirit tech seems something like outright blasphemy to the Order. So this time, they do something very, very different when they stumble upon Wen, who is savant levels of good at picking up new skills. The Order sees an opportunity to do something with the Avatar to bring about change that hasn't been seen in a long, long time. The Order of the White Lotus has trained the Avatar in all 4 bending styles, ancient and modern weaponry, espionage, assassination techniques, and every conceivable style of combat that they could teach him. They've turned the Avatar into a living weapon, who is cold and calculating as humanly possible. As we open into the series, The Avatar has just assassinated the Earth King, the country's figurehead, and the Council of Judges, who are the real leadership of the nation. The Avatar, because of his training, has the foresight to eliminate all surveillance before completing his mission. A young special agent by the name of Lee witnesses the evil act and barely escapes with her life during the assault. As a special agent of the Earth Kingdom, she's one of the few people left who actually knows how to bend, let alone fight with bending. The problem is, even though she was the sole survivor of the attack, the remaining government is in such an uproar after the loss of the heads of state that the authorities question whether or not she's just crazy. There's no way the Avatar could have done this! There hasn't been an Avatar with any sort of ability in hundreds of years! So, after she recovers, Lee decides that she's going to have to do everything she can to stop the Avatar from doing anything like this again. From each of the traditional 4 nations, air, water, fire, and earth, she's going to have to assemble a team of highly skilled professionals to help her on her quest to save the world from the Avatar. Thanks for watching this Avatar What If. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Part 2 should be coming out at some point, so look forward to that. And until next time, whatever.